All right, beautiful people. So today we're talking about evaluating an expression from a word problem where subtraction is the operation. So by operation, I'm going to remind myself that operation means an operation is the function in a math problem. In math, okay? So for example, the plus sign, this is called an operator, and its operation is addition. The minus sign, this is an operator, and its operation is subtraction. This or this, both of those are multiplication signs, and the operation is multiplication. And this sign is a divisor. It is an operator, and division is the operation. So subtraction is the operation for today. So we're going to focus just on subtraction. So I'm going to write a story problem, and we're going to write an expression from it and then evaluate it given a variable. Okay, so here's our first example, and it's x minus 5. Okay, we can tell that the operation is subtraction because minus is what we call a subtraction symbol. That's the operator. So when we write this expression, we're going to write it as x minus 5. Okay. Now, another part of this is since we don't have a value for x, we are usually given a value for x, where x equals 9. Okay. So now what we're going to do is use what's called substitution. So substitution. So we've all heard this word before. Like if you have a substitute teacher, basically the teacher takes place of your original teacher. So they're there instead of your original teacher. So if you substitute something, you are replacing a term with another term. So you're replacing one term with another. So here, I take x equals 9, and anywhere in this expression where I see an x, I'm going to put the number 9 instead. So here's an x, so I put the number 9 instead, and I make this 9 minus 5. And then evaluate, again, means to find the answer to. So 9 minus 5 is 4. So my evaluation is 4 when x equals 9. Okay. So let's write a few key things in the left-hand side. First, we're going to write that evaluate means to find the answer to or solve. Okay. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to start keeping track of all the words that mean subtraction. So subtraction. Here are some key words. I know minus is one of the key words. Okay, we're going to do a second story problem, and it's going to give us another key word. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to write my second story problem. Okay, so this problem is 8 fewer than x when x equals 15. So a few things to note is that I know that I've got these words fewer than. So that means that over here where I have subtraction, fewer than also means to subtract. Fewer than. So we're going to add that over here. Okay. So I have 8 fewer than x. Now the really cool key thing on these ones, now this is something that's very important, is this word than. When you have an expression that says something more than or fewer than or less than, that word than tells you that you flip it around because it says it's less than x, which means x is the starting number. So you start with x on this one, and then you subtract 8. On the previous one, you kept it in the same order because it didn't say the word than. Okay, so than is a key word that tells you to flip the order. Now that we've written our expression, we're going to use substitution again. We're going to substitute. Every time we see an x, we're going to put the number 15. So instead of an x, I'm going to write 15 minus 8. And 15 minus 8 is 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 is the solution to 8 fewer than x when x equals 15. All right, the next video we're going to do a few more with a few more words.